Hello, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I am here with our daily reading for Thursday, September 6, 2018. I am using the Gilded Tarot again. We had a nice reading on that yesterday. Thought I'd stick with those cards. Just a reminder for you that your monthly readings are up on the channel. I will link them for you at the end of this video. Which reminds me, I forgot to link them on yesterday's video. I'll get on that for you. Trying to make it easy for you to click on it and play them. Alright. Watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos so you get to see a great picture of the energy atmosphere of the month for yourself so you know what you're navigating. But let's get started and take a look at our bottom of the deck. We have the High Priestess. Well, mystery, mystery. This is a card about going within, seeking our own inner wisdom and guidance. My feeling here is that events from yesterday are flowing into today, and we're having to sort that through our intuition. That's okay. That's good, actually. That's really good. It's the continuing saga, right? And I mean saga positively, not ego dramatically. But let's see what goes with it so we have a real good picture. We have the Star. Oh, that's two major arcana cards right at the start. We've been turning over a lot of major cards lately, which tells me that these energies that we are in are sustaining. You know, they're more long-term. They're still passing, but they're passing slowly. For some of you, that's good news. For others, you're like, please already, come on. But the Star is, you know, it's good fortune, it's positive manifestation. The word hope is attached to this card quite often. I'm not a fan of that, but that's okay. I feel the miraculous in this card. Instead of hope, I feel miraculous. And it feels like miraculous manifestation, which is a message that we keep getting. It just, the last 2 weeks, our readings have shown that message repeatedly. And we've been all over the map with it too, accepting it, allowing it, resisting it, turning away from it, reconsidering it, then coming back to it. So this is actually a beautiful pairing with the High Priestess and the Star. We're turning to our heart space and flowing our intuition through our heart space and allowing ourselves to be guided in that way, which is profound. It's not vulture thoughts, ego consciousness up in the head space. Beautiful. We've seen that transition take place in the cards just in this week. Yeah, look at that. Then we have Seven of Wands. This is taking the high ground and being a bit defensive. Now, I don't feel defensive in the sense that we are necessarily being challenged to the point where we are defending ourselves. This feels more this feels more like the match between heart space, head space. This is what's been going on, and the scales have tipped over here to the heart space. The sevens in tarot are the bridge between heaven and earth, and this is the bridge work we've been doing in our spiritual journey of acknowledging, loving, nurturing, healing what's shown up in ego consciousness. So all these other wands could be thought processes that don't serve us, and we've had to look at each and every one of them, and it seems here with the High Priestess and the Star, we've addressed each of these in this way, through the heart space. That's beautiful work. Keep that up. And there may be more coming too. And we just have to keep duplicating our effort there. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Now we had this card yesterday, so this is a continuation of the Divine and Cosmic Gift. This is a Divine and Cosmic Gift on offer to us from this journey work that we're doing here to heal old programming, old belief systems, ways of being that don't serve the now. So again, beautiful work. Let's see what's coming from that ace though. The Chariot, forward movement, dynamic movement. I don't even want to say forward movement, I want to say dynamic movement, dynamic change. For some of us that feels a little bit frightening. And another major card there, so that's 3 so far. And the Chariot right underneath the star. This shows how we are continuing the journey into our true spiritual nature, spiritual awareness. We are much more consciously in the now moment with this way of being that serves all of this. So, for example, for many weeks now, I myself have felt it and experienced it, but I have countless people that I've spoken to that are also feeling this, let's just call it a heavy and challenging energy within the atmosphere, which has been bringing up all kinds of uncomfortable emotions, life experiences, challenge within relationships. Even though the cards have been saying that our relationships are clearer, brighter, more loving, in a higher frequency, or rather a more favorable frequency, all that is true. There's an adjustment as we ease into it. We have all these wands that pop up and vie for our attention, or it could be the distraction of ego consciousness requiring this Ace of Wands to like burn it off finally and for good, right? And here we have the Chariot aligned with the star, and this is dynamic movement in a controlled way. And by control, I sense the absence of chaos here. It's more the allowing of peace. So this is the process, and this is the bridge between heaven and earth here. It's doing this work, addressing each and every one of these wands in a spiritual, loving, nurturing way so that our dynamic movement can flow peacefully, harmoniously. And that has created chaos, but this reading shows how we are navigating that. That's amazing. Another major, the Hanged Man. This is seeking enlightenment. This goes hand in hand with the High Priestess. So here's the answer. Each time you encounter your own inner conflict and or chaos, the answer is to turn to the High Priestess, to turn to the Hanged Man, seek enlightenment, gain a new perspective, look in a new direction, head off in a new dynamic direction. Don't do the same thing over and over again, because you'll get the same result and you'll keep the wands coming at you. This wand feels like a burst and or a thrust of new, fresh energy into our spiritual orbit that we can tune into. This is a gift from the universe. This is something that we can engage and use to eradicate old programming, old ways of thinking, old ways of being. One of the best ways to identify if you're there is to ask the question, what have I not considered? And then allow yourself to be informed through your intuition over here on the High Priestess. Allow yourself to also be informed by the enlightenment you already have as represented by the Hanged Man, and then review, recommit to your intentions, goals, dreams, desires, and then be in the flow of allowing the dynamic energy to unfold. Next card, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, perfect. This shows the process right here. This is a natural rhythm and cycle of energy. So that's what we're in, that's what we are experiencing, and these cards are pointing out an effective way of processing it all. So the energy is still sticking around. I did attempt to refresh my astrological knowledge of now. We have one planet coming out of retrograde, I think today or tomorrow, and I believe it's Saturn. So some of that heavy is going to lift. I think that leaves us with two, like Neptune and Uranus still in retrograde, and I think it's Uranus that turns in November, and Neptune, I don't know, maybe the end of September if I'm correct. It's committed to memory rather poorly, isn't it? So what I'm getting at here by mentioning that is that by degrees we're going to start to feel a lightness of being, and this whole process is going to start to get easier, and this whole balance and cycle rhythm of energy is, we're going to feel that we have some mastery with it. I feel like I want to clarify something here. I'm going to go after that Seven of Wands. What more can we know about the Seven of Wands? Ooh. Interesting. Ten of Cups. And Three of Pentacles. Gosh, this is all about self-mastery. The Three of Pentacles is a self-mastery card, but it's there's also a bit of blazing a new trail on that card and inspiring other people as a result, just by us being us, doing what we do and how we do it. It is inspirational to other people. So this is also about connection to our tribe, and this is about community and sharing our experience of the journey with those that are closest to us. And the inspiration comes from the sharing of ideas, techniques, and ways of navigating the situation, talking about your own self-healing work with the people you care the most about, and then hearing what they have to say about it, and then hearing what their experience is, and collectively you sort of run that all through the High Priestess energy, through the Hanged Man energy, and it adds to the Star, it adds to the Chariot, it adds to this rhythm over here, and it, my feeling is, amplifies the divine and cosmic gift on offer. There's another message on that Ace too. I want different cards though. My guides want different cards for that Ace because it has to do with relationship. What do the guides and angels want us to know about relationship on the Ace of Wands? What is the divine and cosmic gift on offer? Okay, interesting. The Lovers. Yeah, so this is beloved partnership. Oh my goodness. Oh, having some challenges. Play. Oh, nice. Well, this can summarize that Ace of Wands really well. Wild abandon. I feel like there's one more though. I know, I hear it. I did it yesterday. Stop shuffling, right? Don't turn over another card. It could be the Tower. I'm doing it. Yes, and it's worth it. I'm high-fiving myself. Okay. I decided to, pick those up, obviously, because my guides inspired me, but I also wanted to clarify I had that intuitive feeling as well, and I feel that this connects to the Ten of Cups that's clarifying the Seven. So we've been out there in a really tangled jungle, let's say. Welcome to the jungle. Yes, another earworm, folks. You're all going to go listen to Guns N' Roses now, right? Yeah, welcome to the jungle. That's the Seven of Wands, and we have been sort of hacking our way through that. Some of us with grace, some of us with no grace at all. I fall into the no grace category. But my goal, like yours, is the Star. It's the Chariot. It's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is such a beautiful card. I mean, this is one of those end result cards. This is when we're sitting in our living room on the floor and thinking about how things could be different. And then we're like, okay, well, I'm going to intend differently. And we have this image in our mind, this this happy fulfillment, right? Ten of Cups. This is intention, intention, intention. Before we get to the fulfillment of this, and the fact that it's showing up means that we are arriving, we go through all of this over here, and we make new choices. We decide to live differently. We decide to live inspired and loving and inspirationally. Oh, I guess I'm repeating myself there. Inspired, inspirationally. Yes, we're inspiring ourselves to co-create this with the all that is. And the Ace of Wands shows up as a divine and cosmic gift, which I've already talked about, but this other message from the guides, this is what the guides want us to know, is on offer. And this is all within the Ten of Cups. We've got these great cards. We've got the Lovers. This is beloved relationship. This is people rekindling romance. This is expanding connection, commitment within existing romances, marriages, committed partnerships. This is new love as well. This is new love just sprouting. It, you know, and we're leaning into this. It's what we want. It's what most of us want. For those of you not seeking beloved relationship, you know this applies to whatever it is you're co-creating, whatever it is you're creating, your project, how you're of service, your art, your music, your recreational activities, your big trip, your big goal, whatever. This is you being in love with that, and it's new and it's fresh, or it's recommitted, or you're going off again, you're going to hike Everest right now, you know. This is your relationship to whatever has your heart's greatest desire. Then there's play. Yes, I don't need to explain that. Have fun. Have fun with your beloved. Have fun with whatever it is you're co-creating. And do it with wild abandon. Be unleashed. You know, yesterday, I know I got silly in that reading over the whole dog on a leash thing, but this is being unleashed. And we had that with Temperance yesterday, which means to savor this process. Linger here. Savor this. Don't rush through it and get to the other side of it or think what comes next. Be right there in the now, in wild abandon, playing. Being in love with whatever it is you're in love with, or whoever you are in love with. How you are in love with your own self. And then romance. That's beautiful. I feel so much gratitude on that right now. Okay, let's move on to our angel answers. Cards. Wow. All right. Oh. I kind of bent that card in half. All right, let's fix that. This is your opportunity to ask a question, related or not. You do that while I shuffle for a moment. Here we go. First card, no need to worry. Yeah. This has shown up a lot lately. There's been some anxiety and fear erupting for many of us. And this is just a nice clear message from our own higher self-awareness, from our guides, our angels, our ancestors, letting us know that the universe does have our back. We are watched over, cared for. We are loved more than we could ever know by the all that is energy, whatever that is for you. So there is no need to worry, and that's something you can turn to in your more difficult moments. Next card. Oh, okay. Wow. Get more information. Yes, by tuning into, tapping into, turning yourself onto your own higher self-awareness and intuitive gifts. Listen to that inner voice. Get more information. And also this relates to the sharing of our journey with the people we know, love, and trust, our dearest friends. Maybe even our elders in our family. There's someone we can talk to. My great-grandmother, she's gone now. Well, she's not really gone, but you know, she's not in physical form, we'll say. She's someone that I could turn to on any topic. This woman, she lived to be 98 years old. I don't think there was a single thing she had not experienced. And she always listened with great patience to me. So I'm sure she's still listening with great patience. But the reason I share that with you is that we can always turn to those we know, love, and trust, whether they are in physical form or non-physical form. That's an option for us too. So in these more challenging, difficult moments, Seven of Wands, that's a very healthy, spiritually powerful option. And then a year from now, I love this card because, and I've told you all before, my feeling is that's an unfinished sentence. A year from now, you won't recognize your life. I really do feel that that message is encoded into that card by my guides. And if you look back, even right this moment, look back to a year ago and see yourself. See, you know, review what it was what you were doing spiritually, professionally, personally, and just take a moment to pat yourself on the back and see how far you've come. Okay, our last card is going to be our affirmation of the day from The Universe Has Your Back, because yes, it sure does. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. Yes, putting that with a star. Absolutely. That summarizes this entire reading. Well done, people. Keep up the good work. Leave some comments. Tell me what's going on in your journey. Happy Ten of Cups. Happy Ace of Wands. Happy all these beautiful clarifier cards. And enjoy your Thursday. I'll be back very soon with our Friday message. Blessings to each and every one of you. Peace.